Kingdom people, they feel like they missed out on you. And they have. See, kingdom people, there are those who misunderstood you, who misjudged you, who had preconceived notions of you and acted on those, who mistreated you, mishandled you, attempted to manipulate you, try to attack you, stop you, sabotage you, and those who've done performed witchcraft on you, attempting to change your fate, change your destiny, destroy it, in fact, destroy you, in fact. See, kingdom people, some of these people, I just heard, all of these people, they feel like they missed out on you, and they have. Because, see, what happens is, after people go through all the motions, they do all those plays in their playbook. Because you know Satan only have so many tricks. He just go around and around and around. He might switch it up a little bit, but it's always the same thing. He only has so many tools in his toolbox. He's very limited. Crafty, but limited. But even in his craftiness, because you have the spirit of discernment, and your spirit of discernment is increasing continuously, and you know his tactics. You're not ignorant to Satan's devices. You're aware. Because of that, they can't do with you, those that he used, they can't do with you what they want to do with you, even if they once were able to. So, you got away, so to speak. They feel like you the one that got away. And I do mean in any situation, not just a romantic relationship. Could have been a friendship, could have just been a nothing ship, but before a ship could be formed, not that there would have been one formed, but again, people just deal with you and act on you, these kind of people, from preconceived notions, though, because they sizing you up and decide they're going to do this and do that with you, because this is the way these kind of people move and operate. And in some of these cases, these people thought you were dumb to not just what they were doing, but just period. And the reason why they felt like that, kingdom people, is because you ain't rah who all over the place, or you just don't operate like them. And in many cases, you don't let on what you know. In other words, you're not one of these kind of, or just what your business is. You're not walking around and saying, oh yeah, I do this and I do that. And you're pretty private, and you may have very well had to learn how to be that way. And so people just assume that you were, I don't know, like, oh, because they see you as being humble, even though people will try to humble you after they find out how strong and confident you are. But they think because you're chill and you're meek, so to speak, you're kind, you're peaceful, that means you're dumb. You know how that saying goes, they took your kindness for weakness. People take you being at peace, being quiet and not necessarily running your mouth off like that. They take that as a weakness, because unfortunately society, that part of society, deems all this as being strong and powerful. There's a saying that says the loudest one in the room is usually the weakest one in the room. And so they think that way. Well, they think that loud mean and boisterous mean strong, because they're really covering up their weakness. So because they have this illusion going on, they see you and they see you're not that way. You chilling. And they take that as a weakness. So here they go with their stuff. So after they done went through all their rounds, all their cycles, they played all their plays in their playbook over and over and over and over. And now they're experiencing calamity on a whole nother level because they didn't experience some calamity, but they kept going. When they realized that, okay, this just ain't working with you, for real, for real. When they come to the realization that they'll never be able to have any kind of a friendship, relationship, whatever, with you because you're not checking for them. And they've done so much that they know they screwed any chances of that up. Doesn't mean you are not forgiving, but it does mean you wouldn't have anything to do with them. You know who they are, you know what they are, and that's just that. You would have nothing to do with anything like that. And so that doesn't mean that they don't want to have anything to do with you. Now that they've screwed everything up, what happens is this, kingdom people. People start to see all those things that they saw as a weakness, as a strength. They begin to see you as an asset. And many times they already saw you as an asset, which is why in some instances, not all, some people wanted to use you. But because you didn't let them in or you kicked them out, then the games really began. Not that they weren't already there, but they just heighten them because they no longer have that access to you. People like that get angry when you don't allow them to continue to do what they were doing. Again, in some cases, you never allowed them, but they were trying. And because what they were trying to do wasn't working, you wasn't going, then the stronger games began. And so, what has happened is, kingdom people, these people realize, okay, I've been really messed up. That's how they feel. And they want back in. They feel like you got away. And they feel like you got away because they know, although they want back in or in to your life, they know it's nothing happening. So they are saddened. They're suffering even. They suffering kind of people anyway because of their nature, the way they operate and move. They'll always be in a continuous state of suffering as long as they're that way. If they don't get no deliverance and no healing and get free from those demons, they'll always be suffering in some capacity. So you don't want to have anything to do with them. And they know that. They get it too. Although they may sometimes display their anger. You ever seen someone displaying their anger because they're not getting their way with you, whatever it is, a reaction or just trying to get you to be cool with them, and whatever they do, you ain't paying them no attention one way or the other. And so they be, like I said, they be in a rage. They go back and forth. They be cool, try to use that tactic. When that don't work, they back in a rage. That's unstable. They're not, they're double-minded. And the double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. Point is that they have come to the realization that whatever they do, whatever they own, it's nothing happening. And again, they realize that they missed out on a good thing. But like I like to say, people like that, they don't deserve you anyway. They missed out on the good thing because they were supposed to, because they're not a good thing. They don't deserve your good thing when they're an evil thing. You don't give your good to evil. That don't mean that you repay evil for evil, but you don't give your good to evil. Cast not your pearls upon swine. Don't give what's holy to the dogs. Like that, And so, listen, I was listening to a young lady today that was saying how right before I got ready to get this message, a little bit before I got ready to get this message, and she just pointed out how when Jesus was healing people in his hometown, how they didn't want him to come back. They didn't like it. They was like, get away from us. They wasn't receptive. And before she went on, I literally heard in my spirit, then later they came looking for him. So the very thing that people reject, it be the very thing that they end up needing and looking for, searching for. The cornerstone was rejected, or the one that was rejected became the very cornerstone. And so it is with these people, or in this situation. They acted all kind of crazy with you, whatever it was, sometimes even rejecting you, but then realizing, wait a minute, I just heard there was a prophet among us. And prophet in this sense don't necessarily mean a prophet is just, in this case, anybody used by God. And anything, if you're used by God, what you speak is what thus saith the Lord. So in essence, what they realized is they had someone special among them that they really missed out on, that they really mishandled. And there's no chance for anything being reconciled or anything even happening if nothing never was there. They realize that. And for that reason, they feel like they lost out. They lost out on you. They lost out on a good thing. And they're right.